Jon Pardi with me and Jack. Welcome to the party. This is CVT Guitar Lesson for Joel. Joel is in standard tuning. You wanted the electric version. Great song. It's got the country rockabilly vibe to it. I love this. So I arranged it pretty much the same way it is. Shorten the solo. I have an idea for you. You can do with the band on the solo. And a lot of reverb in this. And it starts the intro, first fret on the high E. Now when you want to get more of a twangy sound, I think I've mentioned this to you before, pick back here by the bridge. It's real mid-range trebly as opposed to just an idea. But you're going to hammer first fret A to the second fret and then go down, up, down. And do that twice. So it's, let's see, 2 of those. Love the note choice. 1D, open D, 3A, 3E bend. And then, this is the stuff I really like. Palm mute, open E, actually going to palm mute all this right here. You're going to go open E, and that's a downstroke, and then second fret D string, palm mute down up. Open A, palm mute, hammer to 2, and then palm mute down up, second fret on the D. That's going to be 3 times. Okay, I'm using my index for all of it. You could go middle and first if you want, which would make it like this. Whatever you like. And then coming out of that, first part, first 3 notes, 2A, pull open, 3E, hammer 4. So maybe practice subgrouping that if you need to, those last 4 notes. That's a cool little pattern, you know? But it's just one time. So you got 3 of that first chunk, 1 of those, and then you'll see double dots 3 times. So you're going to play that whole part there 3 times, 1 being times 3, and then open A, same type of concept. We're palm muting all this. You'll go open A, down up second fret D, open E, 3rd fret, half step bend. So it's, if that seems to throw you off, because I know you got to sing and play this, it's a little kind of busy, but if that's an issue, you can stay on that. Oh no, you'd be staying on the, no, this is a changing keys. You kind of gotta, you're gonna do that 3 times. And then first 3 notes the same. 2, pull open on the A, 3rd fret low E, half step bend. So, and then back to that first grouping that we did 3 times. And then little walk up here. Open 3 on the low E, open 1 on the A. And then we move, so we basically did this E major, A major, E major, and then B, or B7. But you're gonna go actually, it's kind of Johnny Cash, isn't it, Jolene?
Yes, very Johnny.
Middle finger 2A, first finger 1D, palm mute all this, go A, and then D down up. So it's alternating bass note. Keep the index where it is, middle finger 2 on the low E, same thing though. And you do that 4 times. And then we're back to the one we did on A. It's a little different though. It's going to go 3 times. Open A, no palm mute. Of course you can add palm muting, it's not a big deal. And then second fret G down up. palm mute open 3 on the E. Do that 3 times. It sounds like this. And then open A, 2nd fret D and G, just our A chord, strum it. So it's if you want, you can actually chord the 2nd fret D and G and go. That gets us to the 3rd fret. It's a 101 timestamp there. 3rd fret on the E, we're just going to bend it the whole step. Section 2, 30 seconds in, and this I just kind of, it's more distorted. I need to come over here and change something. And there's a few things happening guitar-wise, but I would just strum, and I mean let it ring. It's A major, E major, A major, B, and then a melody line. So open A, 2nd fret D, G, and B, just strum. You'd be singing over this. Standard E major, open E, 2nd fret A and D, 1st fret G, open B, open E. Back to A, and then a B, we're going to go 2A, 4th fret D and G. Rings out a long time, and then 59 seconds in, you'll hear the, which we use that on the end of the intro. So 1D open, 3A, 3E bend. Okay, and then timestamp 101, we got section 1 and section 2, it's all the same. And then the solo I shortened. This comes in at 159. And some really nice riffs in here. We have nice 4th fret, low E. We're gonna do a 1/2 step bend. You can use whatever finger you want here. So we're gonna go down, and then on the A string, up, down, up. And that might be a good little, kind of like the Footloose vibe. A play off of notes is a 1/2 step apart, bending to the note. So 1/2 step, it's critical. 3A, 3rd finger, slide to 4. Down, up, down, or up, down, up on the 2nd fret D string. So we have, I've got to fix the pick directions on there. Let's see. 3D, slide to 4, it's the same thing, and then 2 on the G, down, up, down, up. So we subgroup those, we got 4G, bend, and then open G and B, up, down, up. So we have top of page 3. 4G, we're gonna bend, and that'll be a whole step, and then open G and B, up. That's double dotted, it's gonna be 3 times, it'll sound like this. 4th fret G, 2 bends, vibrato. And then, so that part's. Love these riffs, this one's really cool. Six on the high E. I would go pinky. You could go 3rd, but it's a little more set up comfortably this way. Pick the 6th fret and pull off to the 5th and the 3rd fret. And this is timestamp 2 minutes 4 seconds in. And so you gotta have 3 fingers down, ready to go. Snap. Make sure your pull off volume is level. Okay, a lot of times the pinky's the troubled one with players, and they can't get the pull off quite clear. So take your time. Go. This really becomes your pick. And then same idea here. So snap rather than just lift off. Because you'll get a sound by lifting, but you won't get the volume. Down up, 5 open on the E. 3rd fret on the high E, hammer onto the 4th fret, and then down up, 5th and 3rd fret B. Subgroup that. That could be a fun little pattern, just those 4 notes. If you split it in half, you can go, oops, and just, that's one riff, and then connect them. Kind of a tough solo, so, which is another reason I shortened it, but I had an idea here. Your next riff would be 3rd fret on the G, and pull off to the 2nd and the open, so it's, and then 2nd fret, G and D, open G, hammer to 2, or hammer to 1, and then 2nd fret D. So it's, and just slide way up the neck. And then 2 minutes, 6 seconds in. What they do, he's doing some unison bends, and I put in parentheses, I wrote accent with band. I think it would sound really cool because it goes, check this out, 2 minutes, 6 seconds in. You have this. Maybe have the band accent with you, dot, 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 dot. Be a good stopping point for the solo. You know, it'd be dun, 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 with the drummer. Have him accent that. Then you can be done with the solo. So. And what that is 5th fret B, 7th fret G. Back that 3rd finger with the middle. You're going to bend the 7th fret off that G string a whole step. Now I got a floating tremolo, so it's pulling flat a little bit. We're not getting a true. Move it a half step higher to 8/6. Same thing, another half step higher, 9/7. Quick rest, the old karate chop rest, and then you do that one again. Da 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 da. If you wanted to really accentuate that, you can do that twice with accents. And then it's like a breakdown, I believe, of the verse, and it's like the drums and vocals. I think it's really cool. I would kind of do that through the whole verse. Don't play anything except this. He does an open E string, dive bomb is what you call it on the low E. Pick the open E or do like a pull off out of nowhere just to get it sounding and go. Okay? And you'd be singing throughout all that till 2:35 timestamp comes in. That would be section 2, and that's the distorted part. Okay, so you play all that the same. That's the whole. And then what I wrote was section 1 until you want to end it, basically, and then we'll end it with an E7 chord. Because they end up doing this thing and it ends up going really fast. So if you end up going back to section 1, stay in that, like I said, as long as you want. It would be the. We have the. You know, and then move along into the. Oops. Back to. Four of those. You can end it just like that, or like they do, they play it through a few times and then they speed up into some different stuff. But when you're done and you end off of that A chord, you could be doing this. So let me see, a little lead up into it from the B7. So you know this E7, open E, 2nd fret A, 2nd fret D, 1st fret G, pinky, 3rd fret on the B string, and the open high E. It gives you that bluesy sound, which in this song would be great. So you have a whammy bar. You can do a little vibrato with it.